where we do tarot readings and stuff. Hello. I'm organizing my boxes so I can be ready because I'm running late today. Running a little late today, but that's okay. Hey, that rhymes. Yeah. So, hello. We're doing readings with tarot. Ta-da! It looks like that, except with real people in the channel, like Annie Law. Hello, what is going on, Annie Law? How are you doing? How is your Thursday? Tash, welcome. Happily ever after, welcome as well. Sathandra, welcome back. How is everybody doing? Tomorrow is Friday. Holly, welcome. What's going on? I'm doing fantastic. Okay. So this lady on YouTube draws photorealistic people. Photorealistic people. So I go to her site and I'm like, what kind of watercolor is she using? So she's using this cheap, nasty watercolor off Amazon that's like 20 bucks. Literally, it's like 20 bucks. So I get it. And I ask her, what are you mixing to get those skin tones? And she gave me this. Now, this may not come over on camera very well, but this is photorealistic skin tones. And the watercolor set was only like 20 bucks. I mean, it's like ridiculously cheap. Anyway, so I'm pretty hyped. I mean, I have to admit, I haven't been this hyped in a while. But she draws photorealistic people in watercolor. Anyway, from this cheap $20 set of watercolors. So I'm pretty excited. Rachel and Crystal and Shuffle Tarot, hello, what is going on? Wolf and Tash, all at once. Well, it's a special night tonight. YOLO, what is going on? Wolf and Annie Law and Dallas. Welcome, Dallas. How are you doing? Raina, so Raina, I was waiting for you. Raina, you remember that lady that does photorealistic watercolor people? I went and bought her set off Amazon because it was like basically dirt cheap. It's like this nasty looking set I would never usually buy. So I prototyped out her skin tones and look at the quality of the skin tones you get from this cheap watercolor set. Raina, this is insane. That's nuts. Anyway, it's pretty hyped. Catherine Holm, welcome. What is going on? Jeanette Gonzalez, hello. Catherine Holm wants a question there. So yeah, I would highly recommend this. I've got great news. Started my own version of the Court cards. Well, there you go. Bartman. Go check out Bartman's Court card version over there. There we go. Well, hello, Paula. How are you doing? Everybody's here. All right. So, Catherine Holm, what kind of questions did you have? Raina, it is so stupid easy to make realistic people with this set. And the set is so grotesque looking when you get it, but it's good. It's good. Hi, Tash. I don't know how to highlight names on here. I'm not sure how you... lady, you do an @ sign, and then you put their name after the @ sign. Anyway, all right. Jinduki is here as well. Let's get some tarot started. All right. Maureen has a question. Waiting for Catherine Holm, waiting for your question. Let me know what you wanted there. You just want to throw $1? We'll see. There is no list, Jeanette. There's no list. We do there's no list. We do random. I mean, it's all random. We pick at random. Donations take priority, obviously. So there you go. You just hit the @ button. Holly, welcome. General for the next few weeks. Let's check that out, Holly. All right. For this, we'll use the Thoth because that's what we do. Gracia is in the house. How are you doing, Gracia? It's good to see you as well. All right. We got a ton of people in here. All right, Holly. Next few weeks. Look at that. We got some conflict coming. So, let's see. Lady Bartman. Baby girl. Hey, baby girl. Hello. What is going on? Yeah. Check it out. Okay. So the next few weeks. So we've been trying to accomplish some stuff. and haven't been able to get a lot of good things going. It's been sort of difficult in many ways. I think next few weeks is going to clear up a little bit, but not much. I think you have something new coming in. So, Blah, hello. Blah, thank you for sending somebody over here. I appreciate you. So I do think that you have somebody that's been causing problems before they were out of your life. I think they're going to make a reappearance. I think they're going to sort of come back. Not going to come back for long, but it seems they're just going to sort of fishing around. Crystal, hello. What is going on? Thank you for your donation, Crystal. So yeah, we sort of have that issue of somebody coming back from our past, somebody coming back that's causing problems. They've caused problems before. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. You know how to handle it, but you do have to sort of handle it. It's going to be something that's sort of an inconvenience as well. I also think that you end up getting something ends up getting in your way, like a lot in your way. So you sort of get some factor that has unexpected, that is coming, that gets in your way from doing a lot of different things that you wanted to do. It's almost like maybe the car breaks down, or something breaks down, or something is not fully functional. Something is not fully functional, and it ends up costing a little bit of money, or end up costing a little bit of stuff to get fixed. So you sort of have to end up chasing that and trying to figure that out. So that's sort of coming in the next few weeks. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, baby girl, please don't spam that much. Baby girl, I'll see your question. We don't have a lot of people here, so you're pretty obvious when you ask a question. I get to see it. And there it goes. Okay. Well, hello, baby girl. How are you? All right. Blah, how will June and July go for a training course? Planning course. Didn't see my ex-friend. Well, there you go. June and July for your training course. So this is your physical training course. Is that right? Is that what's going on? I'm not sure what the question is. Let me know, Blah. Blah, you have the physical training course. I know that. So it's coming up in June and July. So you just want to see how that's going. Is that pretty much how it is? Let me know, Blah. Let me know, because I think we got that. By the way, we got a new card today. We got the Pentacle. So we got a little gopher there. The Caddyshack. I was thinking of the Caddyshack theme, so I drew a gopher there, and I always wondered what he was looking down at, and now you know he's looking down at a gopher. Okay, let's use something pretty cool for this, and check that out with the Hermetic Mariah. Hello, what is going on? All right, let's see. Let's go check Life's Path Tarot. We'll come back and check tomorrow. Tarot, what is going on? Okay. Not really sure what's going on. Not really sure. We'll check come tonight or tomorrow. All right, Catherine Home, did you have a question? I think we had a question for Catherine, but it may have scrolled. Catherine, I may have missed that. Let me know what is going on with all of that. All right, so Catherine asked a question. Let's Light Path Tarot. Do you have a question? And then, let's see, let's scroll around and see if you didn't have a question. We'll check him. Oh, will my check come tonight or tomorrow? Let's check that out. Let's check that out before we do the training course. Waiting for Blah to answer what the question is there. All right, so will the check come tonight or tomorrow? All right, let's check that out. All right, so we skipped. We're back to Catherine Home. Let's do the reading title there. All right, let's go for that. Catherine Home, check. Check come tonight or tomorrow. Renee, what's going on? Renee, thank you for being a Patreon supporter. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. All right, so will the check come tonight or tomorrow? Going for a yes or no question. Let's see, let's do tonight or tomorrow kind of feel with both of these. The Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. I think it comes either tonight. I think it comes tonight. So we have tonight or tomorrow feel as far as timing goes. The Three of Pentacles, the birth of something. So the birth of something, I think it does come tonight or tomorrow. So we have the Three of Pentacles, sort of gives the birth of something financial. We have that positive outlook there. The Four of Cups, it's like maybe the check doesn't contain what you want, or the check is sort of a bittersweet because maybe you already have the money spent, maybe you have a bunch of other things you're sort of looking forward to on it, or maybe you have some things you're chasing as well. The Three of Pentacles into the Four of Cups means we receive it, but it's something that we're not quite as excited as we thought we would be. The Ten of Wands, that burden is now off of us because we get the check, because we find that, and because we get the income and the star, we know what to do with it. We know where to go with it. With that cash as well. So I do think you get it tonight or tomorrow. That is looking very good for that. So got a lot of great cards. The Three of Pentacles really does give a good indication of something coming in financially, getting a check, and doing all of that stuff like that. Falling Star wants to know, will they fire that guy that I hate? Will they fire the guy that I hate? Oh no. All right. So, all right, Blah, we're asking about Blah and the training course. So Blah is going into a physical training, good old PT. And the question is, how will June and July go for that course? So let's check that out. All right. Blah, June and July training course. That is going to be a lot of fun for sure. We could do the slow tarot, but it doesn't really make sense. For a training course, we got to use the This Might Hurt tarot and see how that is going to go. See how that is going to go. Lady, thank you for hanging out. We will see you tomorrow. We'll see you next time there. All right, check it out after this. Okay, check it out. So Blah wants to know about the training course. They're going to go pretty good. Should go pretty good. I think the last thing, I think you had an authoritative person that you encountered in there. You had somebody that was causing drama or you didn't like or something like that. The Plug, welcome. The Plug, please ask your question. There is no list. Donations come first, and then we throw down at the random locations. Because that is what we do here. It's all random. You got to have some random stuff going on somewhere. It has to have some randomization. The Page of Pentacles, as far as June and July go, with the Page of Pentacles, let's see, June and July for training course. The Page of Pentacles upside down means that it's more disorganized than you had anticipated. I think you get there. It's organized, but within the organization, there's a lot of randomization. It's like somebody didn't quite finish their plan. Someone didn't quite finish their plan. They had some good ideas. We had some interesting things come up, and there was a lot of good things that were going to happen, but some disorganization came in there. The page brings us the information or the messages, and the Pentacles brings us this information about stability, information about sort of this rock solid foundation that we just don't have with this. I think you got this last time as well on the training course, where the Four of Cups points to just this. The Four of Cups points to you're not quite happy with everything that happens there, as well as sort of secrets are unveiled, or when you get there, the training course is a little different than what you had that you thought it was. And it could be because of the disorganization, but you do have some unexpected twists when you get there. I think that was in your last reading as well, where we just have something unexpected, have something unusual, and it doesn't quite go as planned, as fully planned as well. The Queen of Wands, you get sort of burned out. We get burned out of it. At some point, you're just sort of ready to leave. You're ready for it to be over. You're wondering sort of, why are we there? What are we doing? Why is this like this? And I think you end up getting this mixture of, it was fun while it lasted, but I'm certainly ready to leave after a certain amount of time. So again, a little bit of disorganization, a little bit of randomness within here, and all that stuff as well. Main account, hello, what is going on? You requested via just asking a question. Main account, you requested via asking a question. They're random, but the randomization is preceded by any donations that are there. By the way, speaking of donations, the Kickstarter is still out. The Kickstarter is still out for the Waterfall Tarot. So this is a deck that I am working on. Working on. So it's looking great. And everything is looking fantastic. I have a lot of fun with this. So it is on Kickstarter, link in the description. Haiti, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. It is a rough shuffling night. It is a rough shuffling night. That's just how it goes tonight. It's rough and shuffling. All right, I don't know how to help her reunite with her kids. That sounds pretty brutal. That sounds pretty brutal. Can you tell me about me and David's friendship? All right, so for this one, we're going for a couple of weeks with CM. Couple of weeks with CM. Couple of weeks. And that is a butchered spelling of a couple of weeks. We're going to go with it anyway. We're going to go with it anyway. There we go. I know the situation from a personal experience. There you go. All right. Couple of weeks. Crystal, we're looking at your friend didn't show for the flowers. Is that what happened? No show for the flowers. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. All right. Next couple of weeks. 7 of Swords. It's almost like that you are going somewhere. We're definitely going somewhere, sort of an escapism. I think you're ready for an escape. You're ready to get out and to go somewhere different, to have some different experiences, to have some escape route, something where you're not doing your normal stuff, something where it's not boring, something where we're ready for something completely different. Red, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. So there is that factor of let's get out, let's go. 10 of Pentacles, though, you're sort of used to being in that comfort zone. So we have the comfort zone. We have what we like to do, when we like to do it, how we like to do it. And at some point, it's time to just sort of break that a little bit, get a mixture of different things, get some other factors going and things like that. I think once everything sort of ends, once the lockdown ends, once the lockdown sort of starts relieving and it's not too bad anymore, I think you can get out. You can get on some groups on Facebook, meetup.com, find something in your area where we can go out and get some action and get some fun things going. Let's see about your friend here. The temperance means that they're having issues getting scheduling worked out for some of the stuff that you want to do together. So your friend with the flowers and whatnot, the temperance says we're having a mixture issue where we can't quite get all the stuff that we want to do and still have time for other things. So it's about shifting priorities. It's about figuring out how things are going and whatnot. But the 7 of Swords talks about getting out, getting something different, fun going on. The World, sort of escaping from your comfort zone a little bit. And Temperance, getting your friend scheduled. You need to be pretty flexible with a friend's schedule in order to get them going and to get them, coming around, doing the flowers, doing the planting and whatnot. So good luck with that. Appreciate your donation and your question. Let me change the footer to something different. We need something different. The dark blue. I like the dark blue. That's a good one. The dark blue is a good one. Mariah, thank you for your donation again. Mariah wants to know, will my husband stay or leave? Hollow intent. All right. So I guess we can do a husband leaving throwdown. We'll do a husband leaving throwdown and try to figure out, is the husband going to stay or going to go? Where is the husband going to head out to? I think we can use the Forest for that. It has been a hot minute since we have used the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. By the way, tomorrow got a new video about all the Kickstarters I have ordered so far. So if you're interested in the Kickstarters that are coming this way, then you are going to be interested in tomorrow's video for sure. For sure. Let's check that out. All right. So we got a throwdown here for staying or leaving. We got stay on the left. We got leave on the right. What are the benefits? What are the good things? What are the bad things? As far as that goes for staying or leaving, well, husband, stay or leave. So here we go. So stay is going to be over here. And then leave is going to be over here. Leaving does not look good already. We have a bunch of bad factors with the leaving there. We'll check it out. That is very green. That is very green indeed. I'm glad the green screen filters are not there. So let's look at staying. Is staying going to be good? Is staying going to be bad? Jen, hello. What is going on? Jen knows the notifications aren't working. Well, that's no good at all. Jill, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So staying, leaving. What does that staying look like? The Seven of Boons. I think if they stay, they think they have more options than probably what you think. I think that you don't agree on quite everything as far as options go. So I think that they like, yeah, blah, gave you the reading. Check it out. Got a couple of unexpected things, a couple of fun things with all that. It also doesn't go as planned. Speaking of not planned, the Seven of Boons, we have all of these options. We have these things going on. I think if they feel that if they stay, then there's going to be more options. In other words, you're going to adapt to them. You're going to adjust to them. There's going to be more things that you're going to be interested in doing with them. So it's almost like that they have a bit of manipulation if they stay, a bit of manipulation planned. And you sort of see this with the Weaver of Boons as well. I have a plan, or I have some manipulation that I can do, that I can make this work if they stay. I can make this work. Now, the Two of Boons, they do realize there's some juggling involved. If they're going to do this, they need to have a plan. They need to have some stuff going on. And also they're sort of talking with other people. They're figuring out sort of where they want to go or how they want to adjust this or how they want to rock this boat kind of thing with the Two of Boons as well. So staying looks like a bit of manipulation. It looks like that they think that they can do it and get away with something. So they have that manipulation. I'm going to get away with something, staying or leaving. So leaving, what do we look like? Well, leaving looks like that they feel if they leave, then they have much more control over their life. They have much more control over their life. The sort of the enchanter, the magician feel. We have control. We're able to grab that control and use it to our advantage. And that's going to be something, the freedom, the control, figuring out something new, figuring out some stuff. So there's some excitement with leaving. There is a bunch of excitement, sort of that. But the Eight of Challenges points to, I mean, there is obviously a huge downside to leaving as well. Now they enter into this new life, but the new life could be more miserable, things like that. They also feel sort of trapped, that almost like you want them to leave, or they should leave, or they're supposed to leave. You know what I'm saying? So you have that feel as well. So a good read there, for a husband abandoning or leaving throwdown. What are we going to do with all of that? Well, we could be in a situation to where we need the Seven of Pentacles. Oh man, did I show you my chart? I show you my chart. That you can't see that. That is photorealistic skin tones from a $20. Look how terrible these colors are. From a $20 crappy watercolor set off Amazon. I'm so glad I found that lady's channel. I'm telling you now. She draws, you're looking at the picture of these people and you're like, that looks like a real person. Anyway, pretty bad there. Is my soon-to-be ex-husband gonna cut my phone off? Well, you know, that's not good at all. Heidi, let's see. Is my phone getting cut off? Is my phone getting cut? Yeah, Mariah, good luck with all that. That sounds terrible. That sounds bad. Anything with relationships gone south. You just don't want to see that. Let's do the Star Tarot. I think the Star Tarot is gonna have her stuff. Sandy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I think the Star Tarot has our back. Star Tarot has our back. That's for sure. Let's check that out. Will I reunite with the Aries? Well, if not, the Aries will come calling for you because, I mean, they are an Aries. I mean, you know, You know they are an Aries. Lady, you gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video. Why is Los Cerebro, is that how you pronounce it? Los Cerebro? Los Cerebro? Low something? Why do they have a tarot deck on Kickstarter that's $90? It's $90. Why did they put that on there? I love tarot, but not that much. I could get 3 or 4 decks off Amazon for that price. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, Paula is the deck collector at this point. Paula is literally the deck collector at this point. All right, let's figure this out. We don't want our phone to get cut off. The 8 of Swords. Oh no, that says yes. The 5 of Wands, that says yes. The Hanged One, that says yes. And the High Priestess, that says yes. Haiti, I got bad news. Haiti, I don't like delivering bad news. You know I don't like delivering bad news, but literally every card says yes. So let's go over what we drew. The 8 of Swords, being trapped within the swords. We're being trapped within there. We have swords all around us. We're trapped. We can't go anywhere. HX Shimsy, hello. It has been a minute. How are you doing? Suzanne Chase, welcome. How are you doing? But we're trapped within these restrictions, within the restrictions of the phone. We are trapped within those restrictions. So you could be looking at that they tell you that you can only use X number of data. I don't know what's going on, but there is indicating sort of a cutoff or some restrictions with the phone, if nothing else, restrictions. The 5 of Wands, it's like this argument or the bad feelings come. We had the, sort of the bad feelings that are next to the restrictions, which again points to getting the phone cut off or getting some information sort of cut off or handled. Now the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, now our perspective is changed. Now we're looking in a different direction. We're looking at a different perspective because of the communication breakdown, because of sort of getting that canceled. Haiti, thank you for your donation. Why is he doing this? And the High Priestess has a veil behind her, and the veil points to secrets. The veil points to things going on or things happening. So this is formerly the Popess or the female Pope card, but it points to choices as well, or choices happening as far as they go. So I do think that we have a change of perspective. In other words, a change in the communication, which could point to the phone. We have restrictions. If nothing else, it seems that restrictions will be coming. And the 5 of Wands, we have conflict or bad feelings or things like that that are sort of coming. And then obviously the High Priestess details that out for secrets or things hidden, stuff like that. So you put it all together and it looks like either some restrictions with the phone, some change, maybe a change in the phone plan, something like that has happened. Definitely something's going on. This is not like a bunch of great cards where you would have, and it's a couple of majors at the end as well, but it looks like there's some stuff going on, things going on, and all of that. Corellia joined. Is Corellia here? Corellia, hello. What is going on? My favorite person. What is up, Corellia? All right. Jill T, thank you for the $5 there. Jill T, did you have a question? Maybe Jill T posted it. Let's check it out. Jill T, you're awesome. Can you tell me about a work situation and Pat? Work situation and Pat. Let's check that out. JT. Mona, hello. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. All right, and this weekend I'm coming out with a video that teaches you how to use OBS specifically for tarot. Specifically for tarot. It's not a general OBS. It's here's how you set it up to do a tarot stream. Straight step-by-step instructions on how to set up OBS. So if you've been confused, you don't know how to set up OBS, it looks confusing, I'm going to go over how to get the cute little things like this one. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to do all of that. So you're going to get all of that stuff. All of that stuff. There we go. This weekend, we're going to do step-by-step OBS. Throw you in the mix. Throw you in the mix. Speaking of mix, thank you, Haiti, for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So let's check out the Dark Mansion. The Dark Mansion. Does he know me on social media? Lolo Sweet, what is going on? Anything about my work situation and Pat? All right. Is it Pat specifically, or we just sort of have a work situation? Tossing some cards for the work situation. Why would why would LS do a Kickstarter? I don't know, but they're charging $90 frickin' for it. It looks good. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but 90 bucks? 90 bucks? I'm not paying 90 bucks. I'm not paying 90 bucks. I'm just not. That's not happening. I can't see myself do it. Okay, if it's Baba Studio, yes, I would do that. But it looks like a generic tarot that you'd get on Amazon. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. I looked at the Kickstarter and I'm trying to figure out what we need. Page of Pentacles. Well, that's work situation. You're getting something new. Okay, you're getting a new job. Do you have a job right now? We need to have a talk there, Jill. Do you have a job right now? Is it something that you're working? Are you working? Because it looks like we have some opportunities for a job. Okay, so we'll look at the job first and check that out. The Page of Pentacles, this new opportunity, a new thing where we have a new sort of feel with the job. The job comes. It's sort of a beginner job, the Page of Pentacles. I'd like to see the King of Pentacles. That would be fantastic. Thumbs up for the King of Pentacles. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I see the Magician after that. So it's a beginning job. Araceli, hello. How are you doing? Sort of a beginning job. Something where you have an opportunity that you haven't had before. Now, this is sort of a ground level thing. And you feel that the opportunity is indeed at a ground level, or it's some opportunity that you have. Maureen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Well, thank you, Maureen. I appreciate you. All right. So the Page of Pentacles, job opportunity, the Magician. This is a job that you really like. This is something that you really like. The thing about this particular thing, all right, it's difficult to find a job to where you're doing what you're meant to do, or doing what you really love to do, doing something that gives you passion, something that you really enjoy, like me doing tarot. You can tell I'm freaking passionate about it. Okay. The Magician says that we're very good at that spot. So what does that mean? That means you're going to excel at it. You're going to get the attention. You're going to get the raise. You're going to get the bonus. You're going to get all of the good stuff that you want from this particular position, because the Magician says that that is what you're at. Now, the Seven of Swords, it's almost like that you're having an issue with getting into it from the old place. You said you're working. You said yes. So the transition is going to be difficult, because you sort of like the old place. We sort of have a comfort level. We have a lot of things that we like doing at the old place. So it's a difficult transition. The Seven of Swords, we're leaving one, we're escaping into the other, and he's escaping this away into the new thing. So it's like we're trying to figure out if that's going to be good, bad. Entertainment purposes, by the way. Never make job decisions based upon a fat man reading tarot on the internet. Use your better judgment. Anyway, the Emperor says as well that you lose connections, or we lose some connections with our old contacts that we have and things like that. It seems that we have some difficulty getting full steam into that, difficulty getting serious within that. So again, we have this weird choice. Should you take this new thing? Should you keep the old thing? What exactly we're going to do with this back and forth? And the Emperor says that you know, I mean, you can, the Emperor and the Magician, the same reading with getting a job, the same reading with work related. I think it could be Pat, either something with Pat. I don't know. Is Pat your boss? Is Pat somebody that annoys you? Is Pat a coworker? Because the Emperor and the Magician together in this seem like we have a couple of people that you know, or a couple of people of power that are within one or both of the places, or something's going on with that. And it's sort of a factor in your decision to go here or go there. Ultimately, that is your decision. But just remember, the Magician is a very powerful card when we're getting a job, because that does point to that you are good at that particular thing. You're good at that particular thing. And when you're good at that particular thing, you don't have to work that hard. You just do what comes naturally. Like, I'm good at software development. So they'll throw me into a situation that literally nobody else can figure out. And I'll figure it out, because that's what I do. I'll just say, all right, give me an hour to look at this. I'll figure something out, But when you're good at something, when you're passionate about something and you dig into it, you dive into it full of steam, it's something that really you start to shine, and people take notice, and they're like, hey, you know, that person did this, that person did that. This is pretty exciting. So the coworker or not, you're going to have to decide if you want to leave that person or not. Because again, that Seven of Swords, that weird position to where, question below. Okay. That weird position to where, what should I do? You're going to have to make that choice on yourself. That sounds so stupid. On your own. You got to make that choice on your own. All right, Sandy D, we are reunite with the Aries. Not sure of talents at this point. Got to figure that out. Well, reunite with Aries. All right. Maybe I should get a reading after this with the Tarot Magician to tell me, Tarot Magician, Renee, should I buy that $90 deck? Because that hurts thinking about it. Yeah, I feel my heart tighten up when I think of spending $90 on a deck of cards. I'm just saying now. I'm just pointing this out right now. I'm so over the Muse Tarot, man. Every stream I say this. I say, I'm done with the Muse Tarot, man. I need to like use it. I need to get intimate with it, or not literally, but I mean, I need to get, sort of intimate with it, and use that Muse Tarot and get comfortable again, fall back in love. But it looks so bland, man. It does. It looks bland. All right. Let's figure out what we're doing with Reunite. Reunited, because it feels so good. Do we really say how we actually are on live chat? No. I mean, you always say I'm doing okay, Unless like something just terrible happened, I guess. Like you get corona or something. You probably say, I got corona. I don't know what happens. But other than that, I just say I'm doing fantastic. Okay. Reuniting does not look like the best idea here. Entertainment purposes only. But reuniting looks a bit challenging. It looks a bit challenging. The Empress reverse doesn't smell good. It gets that smell to where you worked out. Have you ever gone and you work out and you end up staying way too long? So you're there like an hour and a half. And you're just like, I'm going to get on the treadmill. I got my tunes going, and I got my tunes going. I just did weights, but I figure I'll do some aerobics while I'm here because I did drive like 10 minutes to get here, 15 minutes to get to the stupid gym anyway. And after that, the smell that you emit is like the Empress being reversed in this right here. The Empress is about being comfortable in a relationship. It's about the beginning of a relationship. It's about getting into it and enjoying it and having a serious feel to it, having that emotional, having that emotional connection, the emotional bond, and things like that. The 7 is like that we're trying to get some things done, though. We're trying to get some things done. Oh, yeah, that doesn't include shipping. Wolf, I think it was plus shipping. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles, which, oh, by the way, speaking of 7 of Pentacles, did you... 7 of Pentacles. See, look. Okay, look. Let's pretend we're using my tarot. The 7 of Pentacles is all about planting things and waiting for them to prosper. Waiting for them to prosper. Unless a gopher is digging it up. But it's about waiting for things to prosper, waiting for things to come about. And if we get into the relationship, we do this. We plant things. We go and we try that. And we hope for the best at some point. We invest. It's like investing in stocks. So that's sort of where the 7 of Pentacles is going with here. And in return for that investment, we have a 4 of Wands reversed. Now that's a traditional home card or marriage card or serious relationship card kind of thing. There was a book I read that said something about a Jewish wedding looks similar to how the 4 of Wands is set up. A very, very old Jewish wedding. I don't know if that's true or not. I did not research that, but we want that to be right side up. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. We're just going to have a problem getting this into this seriously. And finally, the Knight of Wands. I think you do. We're ready. Yeah, it's a gopher. Like Caddyshack was the inspiration. I think that you do want to get that reuniting going on, but overall, it smells pretty bad. So a bowl cut like the Beatles. All right. Haiti, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right. Why is he doing this and how many days? How many days? It's hard to pull numbers. But I guess we can go for it. And try it out. We have not done the golden wheel yet. Golden wheel, I never really get sick of that. Groundhog Day, yes. See, I had the Caddyshack theme in mind. When I made it. Okay, my problem with the 7 of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. Is the dude's looking down. And I always wondered, what is he looking down at? Is he looking down at that pentacle on the ground? Like, what is he looking at? So I wanted to give him something to look at. And why not make it a gopher and have the Caddyshack theme in the background? What's that? I'm all right. The gopher could dance. You never know. Okay. Why is he doing this? And how many days does he have? Why the fool send you on your way? Okay. I mean, it seems like that. It seems like let's get back to normal. It seems like they're trying to get back to normal. They're trying to get back to what they call normal, their version of normalcy. And the King of Wands reversed, they feel like they don't have power right now, and this will give them some power. This will give them some type of power, where they, by the way, entertainment purposes only. I'm not guaranteeing that the phone gets cut off. I'm just saying that's what the cards, all of them said it, so I'm just repeating it. No guarantees there, so if it doesn't happen, there you go. The King of Wands reverse says we don't have the power that we want. We don't have the power to move forward. We want to get some power, get a minuscule bit of power. We can do that by going on this particular journey. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like that you've had it long enough, or you've had it, it's been okay, it's been good, but the Eight of Swords, we want to get out of that trap. So that's interesting that the Eight of Swords appears here when it appeared in the last reading too. It seems that the Eight of Swords is a redundant theme or recurring theme in here. The Eight of Swords is getting out of being trapped, or getting out of the trap. Maybe the monetary trap, maybe the extra money going towards that. I'm not sure what's going on, but could be that as well. So let's check out how many days. again, I'm not good at just grabbing numbers. I'm not good at just numbers. I think we can try. How many days do I have? I don't know. I mean, they haven't even told you yet, right? They haven't told you yet. They haven't communicated this yet. Okay, so I'm assuming it'll be at the end of I don't know, the end of the billing cycle. If they do that, then it'll be at the end of a billing cycle. So I'm not. It all depend. It all depends. Number one, will they? Number two, if they do, it'll be in the end of the billing cycle. I assume at the end of the billing cycle. So we'll check that out. As far as numbers go, let's see what we got. We got everything upside down. As far as numbers go, we have 8, 9, Justice. 11 to 1, 2. So I would say 28 to 29. I would say he said tonight at 9 p.m. What happens at 9 p.m.? So he did confirm that he's cutting your phone off tonight at 9 p.m. I guess that would be 0 days. I was going to say 28, but it sounds like it has been reduced to 0. Is that what you're saying? Let me know. If you still want an answer, though, as far as just numerology goes, that is a 28 that threw down there. 28? That sort of makes sense, though. I don't know. Oh, let me know. So you got confirmation that was quick. So that was correct. And you got confirmation. Haiti, let me know. Did he just call you and tell you? All right. Baby girl is new here. What is going on, baby girl? It is so good to see you. I appreciate that you started spamming, and then I said don't, but yeah, 28. Okay, baby girl is new here, and okay, can I ask, will the Aquarius contact me today or soon? Okay, we missed the Aquarius. BG wants to know. I missed the Aquarius. Aquariuses are good. Aquariuses are good to miss. Aquariuses are not a bad relationship. Aquariuses are not a bad relationship at all. So let's find out with these thin cards. Everybody says they're so thin, but I like them. That's my problem. That's my problem with everybody not everybody. So 2 people on the Kickstarter want linen. You want linen cards. Now, from a professional magician's standpoint, getting linen on a thick card is very difficult to find. So I'm just saying, if you get linen, you're usually restricted to 310 GSM and it's thin. And then everybody gets it and whines that it's thin. I don't want any of that. I want these quality cards. I want this. I want the Echoes of Nature quality. That ain't moving. That's thick. That ain't moving. This is what I want to give you. Do I want to give you thin cards? No. I want to give you this quality right here. That is beautiful. That was beautiful. Matte for real, not too matte. There you go. Well, good news. The cardstock for the Echoes of Nature is not gloss. It is matte. And it does have a little gloss, but it's not like gloss. You know what I'm saying? Where it like reflects everything. Let's see. I mean, you can't even see it reflecting anything. Well, there you go. All right. So to reflect, but it's not too bad. It's not like super, super gloss. Anyway, that's what we got. That's the plan. All right. So we're looking at baby girl wants to know about an Aquarius. Is he going to contact me soon? I miss him. What is going on with the spelling? You're missing an S. The S is there, but we have a problem there. Okay. The Chariot says we have some movement here. The Chariot is pretty good for having return of contact or having somebody come back. And good news as far as that's concerned. The 8 of Cups is not good news. The Devil's not good news as well. The Devil reversed. So, okay. Will they contact me soon? I say yes. But we have some problems with the contact. The first is the Chariot is not a lone card. A lot of times that brings in other factors, or brings in something else. It says that they bringing something unexpected with them. Maybe not that's something that you like, but they're bringing something unexpected with them, and that sort of points to the Knight of Wands. Now, baby girl, if you've watched, by the way, hit that like and subscribe button. If you've watched the video on court cards, the Knight of Wands is talking about sort of rolling in and getting in and wanting to take that action. So something that they really want to do. They have a lot of motivation with that. But the Eight of Cups points to disappointment and sort of abandoning things and leaving again. So you have a high probability that we'll go through the honeymoon period again. And at the end of that, the relationship could be over again. So it could be an on and on thing. If that's okay with you, then that's pretty cool. But the Eight of Cups does point to this disappointment at the end of it. So it looks good at first, we're rolling through, and then it gets a disappointing feel. And that points to the Devil upside down. Some of the drama, some of the factors, some of the things that you had encountered before come back. So some things have not been addressed. Some things have not been fixed. So if we move into a house and the roof is leaking, and it's leaking so bad we have to move out. When we move back in, if the roof is still leaking, then that's not going to fix anything. We're going to have to move back out again. So that's why you have the on-off relationship. What you have to do is fix the roof. So the things that caused the breakup need to be addressed, need to be talked about, need to be fixed. The roof has to be fixed in the house. Otherwise, you're going to live in it. You're just going to have water dripping on your head all the time. So the Devil reverses, get those factors, reverse those, fix those, and address those. Otherwise, we're going to repeat the same process again, which leads us back to the beginning of the relationship with the on-off feel. So if the on-off feel is okay, then that's okay. But again, when they come back, they're bringing stuff. So expect that it may be, maybe, a bit of drama, maybe a bit of drama coming in. Anyway, all right. Place my vote, no linen. There you go. Let's see. Cheese scone, red onion trash. The essence left the building. Okay. We have any questions? Let me know your question. Post your question. We'll do, we'll do stuff. Let's scroll up. We can scroll like way up. Scroll way up to people that are not even here anymore. Do you have any Oracle decks you like to use? I like mine. The problem with Oracle decks is they are very dependent upon the reading. So if I'm doing a love reading, I'm going to use a different Oracle deck than if I'm doing a job reading. So, and then you sort of rely on those for those particular incidents, but I don't know. This is my opinion. There's not a good Oracle deck that does everything. Not a good Oracle deck that does like everything. Will I win my case with my employer? All right, let's check that out. We'll wrap that up. MC, will I win the case? I got to put a space on the back. Put a space on the back. Will I win the case? Put a space. Okay, let's see. Ending soon is up. Here we go. All right, let's check it out. And I'll give you the Muse. We'll do the Muse. We'll do the Muse. I've really fallen out of love with this thing, man. Fallen out of love with this thing. Jocelyn, welcome. Jocelyn snuck in there. What's going on? How are you doing, Jocelyn? Well, you have a job change this year. Well, that sounds exciting. Hopefully you will. The Tarot Magician. Patrons get to have initials on the Waterfall Tarot. Sure. Let me know. We'll put your magicians on there. Put your magician initials on there. Kipper Oracle decks, good for everything. That's true. That's true. The Kipper is unmatched when you have people. If it has to do with people, the Kipper is literally unmatched. You cannot touch the Kipper. No doubt about it. All right. Speaking of, see, this is why I don't like this deck. Speaking of people, we got people on this deck. All right. We may go to court if we don't settle. We'll win the case. the Knight of Voices points to a lot of action on this. It seems like there's no action for a while. And then we have this burst of action. The Knight of Voices sort of comes in. The Knight of Voices is about sort of running in without a plan. So it seems that we sort of have that with the Five of Voices as well. We have bad news. The Five Voices points us to sort of this bad news feel, to where we feel defeated. And then we have the Hanged Man reversed, of things being revealed. Then the Six of Emotions being reversed as well points to just not that synergy and stuff. So I think that either it gets thrown out or something happens that's not in your favor. Basically, we have a bunch of things that are not in your favor. A bunch of things that are not in your favor. The first one is running in without a plan. Obviously, you're not doing that, but it's sort of this rush. It's like suddenly we get into a situation, this mix of a situation to where things are starting moving really fast, and it's difficult to keep up. I think they do it on purpose. I think that they have some agenda with this, but moving really fast. And the Six of Emotions being reversed points to things not synergizing or things getting out of whack at this point once it starts speeding up. And then it leads to defeat, the Five of Voices, where we're having problems getting that in there. We're having problems getting it to the next stage. And we get into a really rough situation with this. And the Hanged Muse, it's like secrets are revealed, or the same things over and over, or we don't get enlightenment, or we don't get the way that we want it. We don't get the opportunity that we want. So it looks like something happens that could be not in your favor. So as far as that goes, it could be not in your favor. So like the Hunger Games, maybe forever be in your favor or something like that. Anyway, it does look difficult. We do have some challenges coming in. The main one being defeat. Defeat is not really a good card. That's pretty an obvious card as well when it comes to that. So rushing it without a plan, defeat, the loss of synergy, the loss of things speeding up, getting out of sync, and then the bad news. So I do have some challenges sort of mixed in there, but I do hope that you at least get something there, or you move on to the next stage, or whatever happens that you need to do, then you can do that. Just keep on. Just keep on. There we go. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Man, feels like I started 5 minutes ago. It has been a very fast stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you tomorrow night. So if you did not get your question answered, I am here every single night. By the way, be sure to check out my Waterfall Tarot, and we will see you next time.